Welcome back to the Flannel Rocket, the show with everything you need to know about Michigan's startup scene, and we've got a great show for you today. We have a few things we're going to cover. First, the newly announced Great Lakes Venture Capital Association and what that means for the VC community in the Great Lakes region. Then we'll dive into a also newly announced Founder in Residence program that seems to be gaining a lot of traction in the founder community. And finally, we're going to dig into this map of Michigan behind me and these awesome stickers that are on there so you can learn about more cool companies being built in Michigan. Let's go. All right, starting off with the Great Lakes Venture Capital Association. This is newly announced. The goal is to build a thriving venture capital community in the Great Lakes region centered around community, connectivity, and trust. Started by multiple VCs. So you've got Refinery Ventures based in Cincinnati. They invest in companies that are on a trajectory towards Series A. And if you go to their website, you will see the most ridiculously awesome picture of an astronaut holding a donut. I don't know why it's there. I assume it has to do with the history of Ohio in the aerospace industry. But really fun picture. So thanks for putting that on there, guys. It looks like Refinery is industry agnostic. They invest in tons of different companies. They're mainly looking for really cool founders, again, on a trajectory towards Series A. And they have invested in Michigan. They invested in Livegistics. Very cool. Next, you've got Grand Ventures, based out of Grand Rapids. They invest early. They're looking for a little bit of revenue and some signs of product market fit. They'll look in mainly investing in B2B SaaS, FinTech, DevOps, and the developer toolchain, digital health. And they'll invest in supply chain too. Then you've got Mercury. They invest in late seed and Series A startups. They are willing to lead rounds. In fact, I think most of the time you'll find them either leading or co-leading rounds. Awesome. We'd love to see that. And one of the managing directors, Adrian Fortino, is based right here in Michigan. And finally, you've got eGateway Capital. They're based in both Cincinnati and Kentucky. They are a growth equity company. They'll invest in Series B and later. They'll invest a little bit earlier if you have very, very, very strong product market fit. And they're looking for digital commerce, supply chain, and mainly marketing companies. And they also have an M&A advisory piece as well. And then you've got Integrity Power Search, which is a recruiting firm based heavily in the Great Lakes region. They're also part of the new Great Lakes Venture Capital Association. I know these folks pretty well, and they are highly recommended amongst founders and VCs. All right, moving on to Michigan Founder Fuse. This is the new Founder in Residence program that was started by a founder here in Michigan, Jessica Black at Berry Clean Brands. The idea here is that if you're a high-growth founder building a great company, but you need a little bit of income on the side to help de-risk that process, you can sign up for a 6 or 12-month residency program, give 10 or 20 hours of your week to companies in Michigan that are looking to bring in someone that has that founder energy, that creativity, that the innovation, the talent that comes from great founders, you know? And so if you're looking to help de-risk your company in the earliest stages, this is something to look into. And if you're a company that wants to bring in great talent to help push the envelope in your business, highly recommend that you check out Michigan Founder Fuse. New thing, brand new, very cool. All right, we're moving on to this awesome map of Michigan behind me that has a bunch of stickers on it, which honestly started as my own little personal project for me to just get a reminder of the fact that companies are being built all across the state. But now it's a great way for me to tell you about these awesome companies that are being built across the state. So let's do that now. We're going to start up in the UP with Syncurrent. This is an AI platform for local governments to better find, apply for, receive, and manage federal grant funding. It's amazing. They launched earlier this summer. You're going to hear a lot of news coming out of Syncurrent. Now you've got Earthly After in Traverse City. They help memorialize loved ones that have passed on in natural spaces around the country. They have partnerships with Acadia National Park in Maine, Mount Rainier National Park in Washington, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore here in Michigan, and their goal is to help preserve over 1 million acres of forest land. Now you've got Farmish in Grand Rapids. They are the marketplace app for local food and farms. Super popular, hundreds of thousands of downloads of this app. If you are a gardener, hobby farmer, or any business that wants to serve more local foods, you should check out Farmish. And now Vetr Health is also in Grand Rapids. They're an in-home veterinary care and telemedicine platform for your pets. They're awesome. We've had a chance to try them out for our senior dog here, and it's been really helpful. They're available in Grand Rapids, although I am super excited to hear whenever they start expanding beyond the West Michigan area. Next, you have the Burgess New Venture Challenge. This is not a high growth company, but it's high growth adjacent, and it's my wall at my house. I get to put whatever stickers on here that I want. This is an annual event put on at MSU celebrating student entrepreneurship. It's awesome. They have a really cool student showcase. They've got a pitch competition, just a great way to see what's going on at Michigan State. And there's a ton going on at Michigan State in the entrepreneurship scene. Next is Swizzle Ventures. This is a new venture capital firm launched by Jessica Kamada. She's a native Michigander who grew up in the Clarkston area. And while she is currently living out west, she has invested in multiple companies based here in Michigan. She invests early, she invests in women-led companies, and she is highly intelligent. Check out Swizzle Ventures when you can. Next is Bonding Over Books. This is an awesome card game that basically everyone that participates in book clubs should be looking at. My wife was one of the early testers of this game. She's in the book club with the founder, Sarah Daly, and you should check out their website so you can participate in the pre-order. This is coming very, very soon. Check out Bonding Over Books. Next, you have TripSlip. This is founded by Asha Jones, who had an article come out about her last summer calling her the spirit of Detroit. You should look up that article because Asha truly is the spirit of Detroit. She's an amazing founder. She is modernizing the field trip process, which is ridiculous because the field trip process is the same as when I was a kid, where you have to sign like physical permission slips and hand cash to your kids. That shouldn't be the case these days, and Asha is modernizing that and bringing it to where it needs to be. Amazing company. Next is Politics on the Go. This is an all-in-one personalized voter guide that streamlines the research process for young voters. Very timely given the election year. This is coming out very soon. You can sign up for the wait list today. Then we have Black Tech Saturdays. This is the semi-weekly event in Detroit on Saturdays that promotes Black professionals and entrepreneurs in tech. It's expanded beyond Detroit. There is a ton of momentum behind what's happening with Black Tech Saturdays. And if you haven't gone to one of these events, you should really go and experience what's happening here. And then finally, you got the Flannel Rocket. That's this show. And thanks to the folks at Sticker Blitz for sending over the stickers there. And if you want one of these stickers, oh, you know what? If you want one of these stickers, because I've got a few of them, if you see me out and about, I will be carrying these stickers on me. So if you mention the show, happy to give you one. And if you are building a high growth startup in Michigan and you see me and you have a sticker, I would love it if you're willing to give it, because I'd love to put it on the wall here and I'd love to tell people about you and what you're building. So that's it for this episode of the Flannel Rocket. We will catch you next time, where we'll be diving a little bit into all of the fall events that are coming up around Michigan, because there are so many events. We are back into event season, and it's going to get real busy in September and October. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode.